All right, let's continue with the Atlanta Thrashers Rebirth. It is the Year 8 off-season. We have made the playoffs. We've had a couple decent runs to the playoffs, but I think this is a very important off-season for us. We need to get over the hump a little bit and become a true contender. I have a lot of moves that I want to do this offseason, so buckle up. Let's get into this. We're going to do the NHL draft. We're going to do re-sign phase, and we're going to get into some free agency, and we're going to make quite a bit of trades, I think, this year. So if we go to the draft board, we have a first 31 overall pick. So we have a first, second, third, and a fourth. I'm going to try to trade up. If we view the draft class, I have maybe one player that I'm going to go after, which is kind of crazy. He is at... I was thinking this right wing at 16. He is Quincy Lowe, a top 6 forward, power forward. He's 6'5", 211. He is right-handed, which is big. Right-handed players seem to be at a premium in this game. NHL ETA 2 years. I was thinking about maybe going after this right D, because these right Ds are hard to find as well. But I think I found a right D in the player search that can maybe fit better than this guy 3 years out. So I think I'm going to trade up to maybe 15. Previously he was at 19. But we don't want to miss out on him. So let's go for 15. Trade our 31 overall. Maybe our second. Maybe our third. For 15. We're not going to have a lot of picks this year, but I kind of like that right-handed, right-wing power forward. There are quite a bit of gems, so maybe if we have a leftover after this, we'll go after a gem. But we might only come out of this draft with 1 to 2 players, so kind of different, but we have a lot of prospects at the moment sitting in the AHL, so I'm not too concerned about it. Let's jump into the NHL draft. We are going after 15. Philadelphia Flyers have 15. If we can come out of this with 2 picks, maybe that'd be good. So we're going to trade 31 and probably gonna have to do our second. See if that goes through. We might have to even add more to that. Our first and second for pick 15 from the Flyers. No. Let's see, a 7th. Let's keep working our way. We've traded away. Oh my god, we don't have a 7th till 2037. No. Okay. 6th. No. 5th. Don't have a 5th this year. We have one next year. All of our late round picks. No. Okay. 4th. This year's 4th. First, second, and a 4th for 15. No. Okay, 3rd. This is what I'm talking about. We might only get out of here with 1 pick. First, second, and a 3rd for 15. No. Oh my god. 7th. Come on. It's a good deal. Come on. 6th. There are some gems in the later rounds, so maybe keeping that 4th would be good. Come on. There we go. 6th round in 2037. Sure, have it. All right, 15. We should be able to have them. Sim to pick. Please be there. He is. Ooh. Couple pass-ups. 2 years NHL ETA for this left D. We don't need any left Ds. Quincy Lowe. There we go. Make a pick. Power forward, 67 overall. Couple years out. All right. 130. Is there any gems? Any gems left? Got a top 9 low. We do. We have a gem left. Elite low, left wing. 2-way forward, maybe? All right. Sounds good. Make a pick. Playmaker. Elite low. 53 overall. That is our draft. That is our entire draft this year. All right. 15 and 130. Couple years out for those guys. It's advanced day. Get into the re-sign phase. NHL assistant coach. Just continue. Continue. All right. We do have some RFAs this year, so this is going to be a little bit interesting. Okay, let's go. Overall, Radulov wants an extension, but if we get into this, he wants... Okay, this is better than what he was asking. 8 years, 11,375. I don't mind that. We want Radulov. He wants a full no movement clause. Radulov, McQueen, and Strome, we want to lock in. They get that +5. 8 years at 11 and a half. Full no movement. Should we do something more like modified no trade? Full 10%. 50%, 75%, 25 team no trade, 8 years, 11 and a half for Radulov. Sure, I like that better than a full no movement. No movement is a little bit strict. Let's do modified no trade, 11 and a half for 8 years. Offer. Get back to me. Missa doesn't want one. 4 years, 8,125. I think we're gonna qualify RFA Missa because we might be moving on from him. Pretty sure we're moving on from Missa. I have some plans. So RFA him, and then we're probably going to trade him so we don't have to worry about signing him to a new contract. Carlo, I would want to bring back. He was kind of good. 1 year, 5.25 for Carlo. He could be a third pair. He kind of seems better than Schneider. Schneider kind of got pissed at us at the end of last year. He didn't like that third pair. We might be getting rid of Schneider. But Carlo, bring him back. He can be second pair with York. And he could be a good third pair. So I don't mind that. 1 year. 1 year deal for Carlo. Vlasic, I'm probably going to release. He was good. But we do have Bremberg that can play that third pair left D. Parasak, What does he want? 2 years. Over $1 million. Should we qualify him as well? Actually, let's sign him. He wants 2. Let's do 1, 2, 5, 2 years. No clause. If I don't really have a plan for him, I accept. I don't have a plan for him on the NHL squad next year, so he could be a trade piece. But get him locked down a little bit. Bonvie doesn't need one. McMichael might be gone. He is at a less contract these next 2 years. But I think he's going to be gone as well. Backman, we want to sign. Offer contract. 3 years, 1.8. I don't mind that. He's a UFA. 2 years, he's an RFA. If we go 8 years, I'm kind of planning him for that third line left wing. He can play center, too, if we could change his position. 8 years, 2.25. Would he take that? That is committing to him. I do like him. He's that grinder. He could be a third line penalty killer. That's pretty cheap. 8 years, 2.25. Yeah. Get back to me on that one. We're committing to him. We're committing to Backman. All right. Got some RFAs. Keep these guys under contract. 1 year, 8.5. Yeah. These guys might be trade pieces. Trent Ladd. Right-handed defenseman. Top 4D. 79. Not a great skater. Keep him under contract. We have some decisions to make with some of these prospects. Elite low, sign. Yeah. Yep. Keep these guys under contract. 28-year-old, left D, 78 release. Spacek, same thing, release. Center, 25, 77. He has a top 6. Sniper, 25, 77, top 6. I guess we'll sign that. He's a UFA. 2 years, 8.5, sure. Mills, 22, top 6. Yeah. 1 year, 8.5, sure. Okay. See, we have a lot of prospects. I'm not worried about not having draft picks because we are plump full at the moment. Elite low. 25, 76. Sure. He's on the threshold there of maybe cutting him. Elite low, 22, 76. Yeah. There we go. Elite low, 22, 75. So we got a lot of these guys. 2 years, 9.5. Sure. Gets another 100 grand from me. I don't care. Top 9, 25, 73 release. Top 6 low, 23, 69 release. And top 6. I think I'm just going to sign these guys. I'm pretty sure, I hope I'm right on this, that their contracts don't really kick in until they're in the AHL at least. So this guy probably in the CHL next year. Quincy Lowe, power forward. He's got some developing to do, but I think those contracts don't actually kick in until he's in the AHL, so I guess signing him isn't bad. Top 6 low, defenseman, release. Top 6 forward, 1862. That must have been last year's draft pick, right? Let's check him out. 40th overall playmaker. All right. Elite low. Sign. $53. There's the late round playmaker. Lots of developing to do. Ooh. This one maybe. Where's he from? Okay, some weird country. Europe? Is he from Europe? He goes right to the AHL at 53 overall. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have signed him. Whoops. That's all right. Okay. Finley. I think we're going to settle on Finley. He wants one. 83 overall. He is the elite medium. We go 8 years. Ooh. 8 mil. Okay, not that. 2 years. Stays in RFA. Let's just do what he wants. 1 year, 875. I think I'm going to trade Diego. He's getting worse. 84 overall. Finley's at his heels. And I think we're going to go with Finley. Diego's going to be shipped out. Elite medium. Yep. Another elite medium. We got the goalies in the system for sure. There we go. All right. We're going to have to get rid of maybe 2 goalies. Maybe get rid of George. Or this Drew. Gonna have to make maybe some room on in the goalie situation. There we go. Advance day. Some big offers. Radulov, the big one. Let's see what happens. Radulov, no, that's Backman. Rejects to that 8 year, okay. Carlo accepts. Lad accepts. Roster spot. Okay. No more roster spots in the goalie. We need to do something with our goalies. Radulov accepts. Radulov, 8 years. 11.5. 75%. Finley accepts. 75% no trade clause. Okay. Who wants it? Missa RFA'd. We want... Where is he? Backman. Backman. Maybe we shouldn't go long-term with him. 3 years. Let's keep him 2. 2 years at 2. Keep him in RFA. Offer. Maybe a long-term deal with a guy like that isn't great. I don't know. Sometimes those elite lows can pan out and you look like a genius if you got him on a long-term contract. I think that was the only one. Got to get rid of a goalie. Because we want that elite medium. Shit. Shit. Wish I could make a trade right now, but I can't. Okay, advance day. Accepts. Backman, 2 years at 2. It's good. Penciling him in the third line left wing. Resign. Let's go to free agency. Let's get some moves. Let's get some moves done. Show you guys what I'm thinking. Okay. Let's trade a goalie fast. actually want... Hold on. Player search. I'm going to show you guys all the players that I want on the team next year. And I thought I pinned a goalie too. Frack. Did I pin a goalie? Yes, I did. Okay, thank God. Unpin. We have this guy. Okay, Gray. 82, 24. Starter medium is going to be our backup. His durability is a 96, so hopefully he can just be never hurt, so we don't have to worry about that. Trade for asset. Do they have room? They do. Okay. If we trade Diego straight up, probably could get something back. Diego's trade value's not crazy good either. Try to get a pick back. Third, and a backup for Diego. Not great value from Diego. We got to get that 8 mil off the books. Proposed trade, no. Fourth. There we go. All right. We have made our goalie decision. We are going with Finley. Finley, Gray backing up, George in the AHL. Probably should trade Giroux. That's how you say that. To some random team for a 7th or something. Ottawa Senators. Sure. Let's go. 7th. Giving him away. Hey, let's get our 7th back. Would that even go through? Yes, okay. Got rid of a goalie. Now we got to sign that other goalie. Can't let that elite medium go to waste. So unsigned goalies. Yes. Offer. Sign that shit. Thank you. All right. Goalie situation, I think, is good. We got a lot of prospects in net. So, okay. Let's go. Slow down for a second. Where are we? Let's go coaching staff. Our AHL, good. Generalist, goalies. We could maybe try to improve these. Coach Yip got that A+ still. Let's do scouts. NHL, we need 1 A-. OHL, we need 1 B. Yes. WHL, we need 2 A-. And a B. Yep. Europe, we need 1 C. Guess that's fine. And Nordic, we probably need 1, or USA. USA a B, Nordic A-. Okay, let's go Nordic. Kind of was thinking we should have 3 in USA. That's what we'll do. 6 offers should fill out our scouts. Okay, coaching staff. We need a NHL defenseman and goalie coach. Let's demote this forwards coach for a second. Associate coach. Defenseman B. Yes. He wants... Ooh, we don't have very much budget left. Coach Yip is expensive. Can we afford a B? Could try. Could try to just expand. Just keep expanding our coaching budget. 1.2575, 4 years. We'll see if that goes through. Do we have any goalie coaches? Goalie coaches are so hard to come by. Yikes. Is it too much to ask for a C goalie coach? I think it is. I think it's too much to ask for a C goalie coach. Is it too much to ask for a C minus? Okay, thank God. C minus. Guess we'll try to hire him as NHL assistant coach. Give him 600. 5975 offer. I don't know if these will work out budget wise, but we'll try. Keep expanding that coaching budget. So, the big moves that I am planning. Let's go to player search. Watch list. Can unpin this goalie real quick. Unpin. All right. The big move. We are going to try to trade for this Ekblad. 90 overall, 25 elite medium center, two-way center. So this is going to be replacing Lindell on the second line is kind of what I'm thinking. Really good defensive stats, really good face-off, really good physical stats. Is a skill guy as well. But I think this could be a Selke type player on our second line. Lindell did win a Selke for us, but he's getting a little bit older. He's getting it paid this next year. I think we gave him like 9.5. I think improving our second line center, first center on the PK. He could probably be on the power play as well. So this is a huge spot that I want to improve. So let's go for it. Ekblad. Trade for asset. This might be a lot. So, first of all, Lindell has decent trade value. That's pretty good. I don't mind that. Then, I was thinking Missa as well. RFA'd Missa. He isn't really what I want. He is a playmaker. He's not really the type of player that I want in that second line role. He's been a good third line player for us. He wants that money, and I don't think he's gonna do it. So Missa is on the trading block as well. 2 centers for 1 center. That trade value is in our favor. Can we try to get something back draft pick wise? We'll see. Second. We'll see if that goes through. Here we go. Maybe the biggest trade that we have attempted so far this franchise mode. Lindell, who's been with us since the expansion draft, and Missa, 2 centers for Ekblad. Elite medium, 90 overall. Gonna be, hopefully, that Selke second line center. Here we go. Maybe not a second, but we'll try it. Proposed trade. Rejected. Okay, not a second. Third. No. Fourth. I would go nothing. Fourth. No. Can't afford to sign RFA player. Let's just try. 2 for 1. No. Can't afford to sign RFA player. Okay, do we do somebody else? Not Missa. Who else could we get rid of? Reinbacker, Lop, Bonby, Bremberg. Parsak? Could Parsak be a trade piece? Don't really have him penciled in anywhere. Parsak. Should we try it? Try everything. No. Parsak and a second. Try to keep our first. Lindell, Parsak a second. No. And a third. Second and a third. I want him. No. 2/3. No. Shit. Okay. Okay. Do we give up a first and not Parsak? Oof. Lindell and a first. For Ekblad. Giving up a first. If we make playoffs, that's not a huge deal. We want him. We want him. Let's try it. Lindell and a first for Ekblad. Proposed trade. No! Shit. Okay, Parsak as well. Come on. And Parsak. Some trade value. Come on. No. Okay. Do we go draft picks or prospects? I want them. Okay, who don't we want? Tony Ritta? Tony Ritta? Let's keep that first. Keep Parsak. Lindell and Tony Ritta, who was a Rookie of the Year 2 years ago. I don't have him penciled in for next year. I kind of planned on moving on from him because he is a center. He wants to play center. And if this goes through, we don't need that center. Lindell and Ritta for Ekblad. Can we get something back in this one, maybe? Second. Try it. Huge move. Come on. There we go. Oh my god. That's by far our biggest trade that we've made. Traded away our captain. Traded away the Rookie of the Year. Alright, we got our second line center that we want. Huge deal. Let's look at... let's just look at him. Look at that piece. Ekblad, 90 overall, 25 years old. He's got this year, next year at just over 6. That is ours. Hell yes. We want that Selke second line center. Hell yes. We gave up a lot to get him. But that is a huge piece. Also, if McQueen goes down, he can fit and play that first line role without a problem. McQueen was 2025. What was this Ekblad? 2024. So he's a year older in the draft. That's all right. That's all right. Still a young player. Hell yes. Huge deal. All right. Go back to player search. Keep making these moves. All right. The next move I want to make for that second line is Cardwell. He is a center, but we're going to play him on the right wing. 29, so he's a little bit older. Two-way forward. Big tipper. He's got a modified no trade, no move clause. Can we trade for him? Ooh. We can't. Shit. Damn it. Can't trade for him. Unpinned from watch list. Okay. That sucks. I was planning on him for that second line right wing. Okay. The next player, we'll probably have to look for that second line right wing. But DeBoer, right-handed, right D, defensive defenseman, 20 years old, 80 overall. Could possibly be second pair or third pair next year. These right-handed defensemen are so hard to find. This is why I passed up on that right defenseman in the draft this year. So try to get him. Maybe Schneider. What's Schneider's trade value looking like? Not great. He is under contract 1 year, 5-5. Boston can afford him, so Schneider and maybe some other prospects here. Sort by overall. Dunham and Reinbacher, first pair. Second pair, Cam York, Carlo, or this right defenseman that we're trying to trade for. Third pair, Bremberg, and maybe Trent Ladd, or could look for a free agent as well. Trent Ladd, 22 years old, 23 years old. Liston, elite low. Offensive defenseman. Weird-ass stats. Yeah, we could get rid of him. Elite low. Would that work? Schneider and elite low? No. Okay, we have so many prospects. I don't mind getting rid of some of these guys. Okay, Lop. We definitely want to keep. 19 years old. 78. We drafted him 28th. Defensive defenseman. Yeah, we want to keep him. So not him. Trent Ladd. Kind of want to keep. Magnuson. He is that left-handed offensive defenseman, but he's been kind of stuck at that 77 overall for a while. Guess we'll keep him. Got other elite low, 22, 75. Try that. 3 for 1. No. Add a pick. Was right defenseman. So hard to come by. 7th. We just got the 7th back. We're trading it. There we go. Okay. Maybe a third pair right defenseman. Maybe a possible second pair right defenseman. 20 years old. 80 overall. Defensive defenseman. Decent stats. Decent defensively, skating, and physically. He's not a point getter. That might be the best non-elite medium right-handed defenseman in the league at the moment. 20 years old, 80 overall. Love that. All right, unpin. And a fourth line center. Barlow. Power forward. Good physically. Decent defensively. 84 face-off is what I like about him. Playing a fourth line role. Might be buried. I like him. Trade for asset. Let's trade. Could do Missa, maybe. Get some picks back. We might have to look for a different right wing second liner, though. So maybe we'll save Missa's trade value. Let's see. Shouldn't be crazy. McMichael? Yeah, let's do McMichael. Get rid of McMichael. Maybe get a draft pick back. Third. try it. Maybe not. No. Fourth. McMichael, also a guy we've had since the expansion draft. Changing of the tides here. Fifth. Try a fifth. I don't mind a straight up. No. Sixth. Get some late rounds back. No. Seventh. No. Straight up. McMichael for a fourth line center. There we go. All right. I don't mind that. McMichael was declining fast. Okay. Those are the moves. But we didn't get that right-handed right winger. So let me think real quick. We do have Missa still. We could look for maybe a free agent. Right wing. Ooh, maybe. Kind of want a two-way. Gotta be a good... Do have cap space. Owen Tippett, sniper. Kind of a power forward. I think. No. 33 years old. Thought he was more of a power forward type sniper, but maybe not. Timo Meier wants $10 million for 1 year. Maybe. We can afford it. We got over 21 million, almost 22 million in cap space. Timo Meier for 1 year. So the best would be Timo Meier for 1 year, or Tippett. He wants 3 years, 7.5, basically. I like Timo Meier out of these two. That'd be a 1 year deal. Let's see if we can find a right-handed right winger for Missa. Player search. Forward. Right-handed. Just look for that. Okay, who can we afford? Who is good? Who has some salary that we can afford? Elite high. Probably not going to be able to afford that, but that would be sick. Layman, 87. Power forward. Can hit. Top 6. I don't mind that. 1 year. 5.5. He's got decent trade value. I like him. Good defensively. Good stick checking. Maybe let's try that. Layman from the Capitals. He's a little bit younger for Missa. Straight up, would they take that? Missa for a top 6 power forward, right winger. Straight up, I don't want Missa. Does this make sense? Let me think. I like him. Let's do it. Straight up, Missa for Layman. Accepted. Woo! Another big move. We are making moves. Let's look. Let's look and see what we're doing. Forwards. Sort by overall. McQueen, Strome, Radulov, that first line. Second line, Ekblad, Layman, Kavanaugh. That's a big, heavy second line. Kavanaugh, also a power forward. 2 power forwards and a 2-way forward that is good physically. That is a beast of a second line. Hell yes. Layman maybe could extend right away. All right, so the first 2 lines are good. I was kind of thinking we would go Bonvy elevated to the 3rd line center. Backman, elite low. Grinder would play the 3rd line left wing because he is left-handed. And then maybe Glenn Cross, this elite low, 81 overall playmaker, right-handed, right wing on the 3rd line. So that could be our 3rd. That would mean Josh Doan could be traded. Or maybe Parsak could be a 3rd line guy as well. One of those on the 3rd. So Josh Doan doesn't really have a spot. Playmaker. He's not good physically. He's not good defensively. Yeah, I think I want to move on from Josh Doan. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd lines I think are good. We got the 4th line center with Nikolashin could be a 4th line. He's right-handed. He wants to play left. Ralston, 4th. So I think our forwards are actually good. Forwards are good. Defensively, Dunham, Reinbacher, York, Carlo, Bremberg, DeBoer, Ladlop, Magnuson, call-ups. I think that's good. Goalies, Finley hopefully develops more. Gray backing up. George, call-up. And then some elite mediums coming too. I think we're good. We have a lot of cap space still. Maybe that 3rd line could be improved still. Let's look. Let's do a fine trade for... Where's he at? Doan. Fine trade for Doan. Not a whole lot of trade value. Let's just do some picks. 3rd and a 4th. 3rd, a 5th. 3rd, and a 6th. 3rd and something. All right, 3rd and a 4th is the best option. To the Bruins, Josh Doan, 3rd and a 4th. Yeah. Josh Doan is gone. All right, we have almost 22 million in cap space. But we do need to sign some players to long-term deals pretty soon. McQueen being a big one. So we got to go short-term. Let's try to improve the 3rd line. Free agents. We can basically afford anyone that wants to go short-term. So Timo Meier, 35, 88 right now. He wants 1 year at 10. We can afford that. Let's do 1 year at 11. Who gives a shit? 1 year at 11 for Timo Meier. He wants a no-trade clause. Can we do modified no-trade? 75. I want to keep some open. 75. I accept. All right, Timo Meier. That is a big chunk of change. Who else? Another right wing center. Phillips, 34, playmaker. Maybe not. We need a defenseman. Defenseman, right D. Yeah. Or lefty. Maybe a lefty. Third pair lefty. Shabbat, 35 years old. He wants a 1 year. Pretty sure he's a two-way. Let's do 1 year. Modified no trade, 10% is what he wants. That's fine. Let's do 1 year at 6. Offer. I accept. There we go. 6 mil. All right. 6.695 left. Centers. What can we do center-wise? 1 year. Sam Steele. Playmaker, no. Evans. Two-way forward. Maybe. That could work. Two-way forward. At 3. Not bad to have an extra forward. Extra center. Let's do 1 year, 3.5. Accept. There we go. All right. This is unexpected. A little bit better than I thought we were going to do. So maybe that third line is better than I was thinking. That is 44 contracts. Are there any RFAs? Let's go forwards. Sort by potential. Make sure it's UFA. Elite low. 20 years old. 55 overall. 25. 77. Ryder Ritchie. Two-way forward. Depth. Depth call-up, maybe, for something. Defenseman. Elite low. 25. 79. Elite low. 24. 72. 1 year. Fisher. Two-way. 1 year. Yeah, let's do that. 3.5. There we go. All right. Over 2 million in cap space still. But I think that should be good for players. Unexpected depth, which is good. One thing that I did find, if we go to conversations, you can kind of give these guys some homework in the offseason. So McQueen, let's discuss what you should focus on during the offseason. I didn't even know you could do this. For him, we definitely want him to be a better skater. So offense, skating. Focus on your skating. Possible +2 to skating attributes. That would be nice. I didn't even know this was in the game. Every other conversation you have with these players, they always say no. So if that works, I should have been doing this the whole time. Strome. We need him to... His stats are weird. His offensive awareness is a little bit low. So offense, you can choose from a lot of things. So we want awareness. Possible +1 to offensive awareness attribute and discipline attribute, +2. So let's try to do Strome's awareness, offensive awareness. Give these guys some homework. Maybe it would help us Dunham, because some players just have weird stats that don't really improve ever. So maybe this would help. Dunham is pretty good everywhere except physically. So if we go possible +2 to all physical attributes for Dunham, hell yes. Round them out a little bit. So I'm going to go through, and I think I know most of the players' attributes. So off-season for Ekblad, I think his was skating as well. His skating needs to just be a little better. Our new center, Radulov. I think if we want him to become that sniper, I think his physical stats are fine. His defensive stats are fine. Can also ask him to shoot more or pass more. Skill training. +2 to all puck skills. Offensive awareness. Or shooting, I think. +2 to shooting attributes. For our sniper. Sure. Timo Meier, I don't know what the hell. Probably... Maybe let's do defensive something? Defensive IQ. +2 shot blocking, stick checking. For Timo Meier. Sure. Layman. Power forward. Probably skating. Our new power forward. Let's try to skating. Reinbacker. I know his physical stats are weird. So let's do physical for him. Better body checking, hopefully, and aggressiveness. Kavanaugh. Let's go skating. Yep. Power forward. Get him moving a little better. Cam York. We want him running that second power play. So, offensive, I'm either thinking awareness or puck skills. Puck skills, he's got good puck skills, but we want him quarterbacking that power play. So let's do puck skills. He's more of a specialist. You want his good shit even better. Take what you get from him defensively. Carlo. Maybe specialize him as well. So defense, physicality, or let's do shot blocking and stick checking for Carlo. Kill those penalties, Carlo. Fisher. Don't really know his stats either. I think he's a two-way. Two-way? Let's go. Physicality. Want him hitting people. Shabbat. Don't really know his stats either. Let's go. Physicality. We want to be a bitch to play against. Finley, goalie. Offseason. +2 reflexes, puck control, athleticism. Let's go reflexes. That's probably the most important. Bonvie, two-way center. We want him killing penalties. Maybe let's try to get him shot block, stick check as well. Improve the two-way center. Gray, backup goalie, off-season. Do reflexes as well. Backman, the hopefully left wing third liner grinder. Probably specialize him as well. Or maybe we could do skating. Skating or physicality, maybe? Let's do skating. Yeah, third line, better skater, a fast grinder. Evans. Use another two-way. Let's do physicality. Parasek, probably Maybe puck skills? Offensive awareness would be good for him too. Specialize him a little bit more. Awareness, offensive awareness, yeah. Maybe it could be a third line sniper, second power play guy. Glenn Cross is the playmaker. That's maybe going to be the third line. So let's do off-season. Let's go puck skills. Yeah. Specialize him a little bit. Fourth line center, maybe. Maybe got pushed out of his position with some of those signings. Let's go. No, let's go skating for him. I think I remember his physical was good. Try to get him skating a little better. I don't know if any of this will work, but a +2 to some stats is really good. Ralston, fourth liner. Let's go physicality for him. Yeah, I think Ralston's durability isn't great either, so maybe that could be improved. All right, some homework for the fellas. Let's advance day and see if the coaching staff signs. If they can sign, if we have room for them. Advance day. Scouts. All right. NHL assistant coach happily joins. And to be honest, I'm not entirely thrilled with the role. But he accepts. Okay, good. Coaching staff should be good. Got to rearrange them. So let's go C- goalies. This guy's getting paid more. Let's do him. NHL goalie coach. Let's go this goalie coach. Assistant coach in the AHL. And let's go defensive, demoted, NHL assistant, forwards, NHL associate. Generalist, A+, forwards, B, defenseman, B, goalie, C-. That's good, I like that. AHL, B, generalist, C-, generalist, C- goalie. Scouts. Do we have to advance one more day? Accepts. 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 All right. Our coaching staff and scouts should be good. Yes and yes. All right. I think I'm going to sim to next season and maybe look at some lines, and then if we need to round out the AHL, we'll do it from there. I am sick of offering these AHL players contracts and them denying me. So let's sim to next season, throw some lines together, and see what it looks like. I think we're going to be looking good. Decline all these trades. Okay, here we go. Set captains. We did trade our captain away. We traded Lindell. I was thinking we'll go Dunham still with the assistant. Not Strome, the other assistant. I think we're going to go McQueen, captain, and Ekblad, assistant. So, McQueen elevated to the captain. Ekblad with the A. Same with Dunham. Look at the morale, see if that's a good choice. But that's what I was thinking would happen. McQueen is our first line center, and he is a beast. Gets the captain this year. Hell yeah. All right, let's go to roster moves. Got 21 skaters at the moment. Finley in 85. Hell yes. George still in 80. Gray in 82. All right. That looks good. Defenseman in the system. Got that 81. What do we look like? Who is Dunham, Reinbacher, York, Carlo, Shabbat, Bremberg. Bremberg, no. DeBoer, yes. Bremberg still at that 81. Lop at an 80. Defensive defenseman. Ladd an 80. Defensive defenseman. Magnuson 79. Went up a little. Morrow. Elite low. Alright, so we might need a couple more defensemen in the AHL. Forwards. Ralston. Barlow. 2 guys that are out. Ralston, 25 elite low, 2-way forward. 81 and 81. Maybe. We'll do that for now. Let's look at the lines. Ah, shit. Still got 19 players. Okay, one more forward. Parasak. Actually, let's keep Parasak up. We'll see what he looks like on the third. Best NHL lines. I will throw these together real quick. Alright, throwing these together real quick. We're going Radulov, McQueen, Strome on the first. That was what we were envisioning. The second is new. So we got Kavanaugh, 87. Ekblad, 90. Lehman, 87. I like the look of that line. They don't get any pluses. But other than the no plus, that looks really good. Third line, I was envisioning like that. But now we have Timo Meier at an 87. So we should probably play him on that third. That is a good depth third guy. With Bonvie and Backman. Then we have the new Fisher. Evans is new. And Glenn Cross on the fourth line. I could do Nikolishin, Barlow, Ralston fourth line as well. That's what I was thinking. But now that we have some more depth players, might as well play them. Glenn Cross is maybe the question mark. Do we put him back in the AHL to get more playing time? Playmaker on the fourth line. Likes the third and first. Maybe that changes next video. We'll see. And then defensively, we got Dunham with Reinbacher with a +1. York and DeBoer on the second with an even. We go Carlo to the second. Don't get a +1 on the third. DeBoer likes the first. Not really the third. I think giving him some more playing time maybe would be better. So DeBoer and York. And then Shabbat, who I didn't think I would have. And Carlo with a +1 on the third pair. That's a good third pair. Then we do have Lop, Ladd, Bremberg, Magnuson. All these guys for call-ups. Bremberg maybe could be an NHL player. He's a good call-up. But Shabbat is better. So those are the lines. I don't have the special teams done yet. Maybe the one question mark I have is Glenn Cross in a fourth line role versus Nikolishin or Ralston. Two-way forward. Nikolishin. Power forward. I do like him. He is a weird stat getter. 32 points last year, 39 year before. And he's barely getting 11 minutes. So that's not bad for a fourth line guy. I like that. I like him. So we could do him at fourth line. I will decide that next episode. The lines are looking good. Maybe not as good as pluses as we were hoping. Finley's looking good. 85 overall. Hell yes. I think that those moves that we did were necessary. Ekblad, I think, is maybe the biggest difference that we're going to have this year. That second line should be good. Ekblad could be on the first power play as well. 91 offensive awareness. Kavanaugh, 89. Lehman, 87. Timo Meier, 88. So we'll probably go Ekblad on that second power play, or that first power play, first penalty kill. So he's going to get plenty of ice time on that second, being on both special teams. That's going to be the biggest difference, I think, this year. And some depth at D. I like it. All right. Next episode, we will get into the regular season of year number 9. Crazy. Hopefully, we are now a legit cup contender. I think we are. We still have to develop. Got some young players coming. Next episode, we could look at some contract extensions as well for a player like McQueen. Wants one. 6 years at almost $13 million. If we go 8 years, it's over 13. We could do 14. I honestly don't mind that. 8 years, $14 million for Roger McQueen. He is a beast. That is a big contract. But you got to remember, this is years from now in real life. So these contracts should be bigger. $14 million for your best forward. Hell yeah, I'd do that. Then we got other players coming up. Ekblad's a big one. We're going to have to sign him. He is a UFA. That is troublesome. We do not want to lose him. Kavanaugh, we'll see what he is asking for. But some big contract extensions to be had in the next couple years. So we got to keep a little bit of cap space. All right. I like the moves. We'll see how they pan out next season. Thank you for watching. Peace out. Have a good one. Moves have been made.